And welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom Shrine tutorials. Today we're going to take on the Mayachideg Shrine in the Elden Mountains. This shrine is on the southwest part of the Elden Canyon caldera. You can reach it from floating down from higher rocks in the canyon itself, or you can climb up from beneath it. The Mayachideg Shrine is a proving ground shrine, and it had proven to me to be rather difficult. This footage is not my first attempt, if that's what you're asking yourself. But it is doable. And here's the strategy that I found most useful. So this shrine, of course, imprisons ancient evil. And you're not allowed to use your outside equipment, so your defense is basically at basic. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to walk up to that pedestal on the left and grab your wooden stick, and then you're going to come down to these two friends, these tanks. You're going to grab the spikes, and you're going to attach them with Ultra Hand to the front of the tanks. Afterwards, you're going to line them up so they can see this little construct friend and whack him. Those guys are going to run into the constructs for you. They're very helpful. Alright, after you kill your first construct here, the gate's going to open, revealing to you a room full of more constructs. But you're still going to need your little tank friends. So, using Ultra Hand, get your second tank ready to go. Grab those spikes, rotate them appropriately so that they're facing the correct way. And then using Ultra Hand, you need to get them close enough to the door that they can see the constructs you're about to fight. So move them as far out as possible to get them a good start. As you can see, that first one I didn't put out far enough, so it's a little confused. I'm going to put this one out a little further, and it's going to get going. Shove him out there. Oh, did he turn off? Maybe he turned off. That's okay, just the one guy's going up there. Next, you're going to grab this thick stick. You're going to want to switch to the thick stick and then attach the soldier horn from the first guy you fought and use fuse to fuse it to your stick. And then grab the bow and arrows. Next, you're going to want to get him going, so go ahead and whack him so he goes out there and starts attacking. And watch. You want to hit that third tank as well. They're going to go and run distraction for you so these guys don't bother you as much. As long as you stay far enough away, they're not going to recognize you're a threat, and they're going to focus on the tanks. The tanks are going to slowly whittle down their HP and weaken them, which is what you want. As you can see, one of them finally spotted me. We're going to use our bow and our weapons to get rid of this guy. I suggest climbing up on these pedestals. This is going to give you a height advantage, and if you're tall enough, they won't see you and they'll run away. You don't want to directly engage with these constructs unless you absolutely have to. At a certain point, they might knock over your buddies. When they do that, I don't suggest you take a picture of them. I suggest you help the buddies flip back over. That's too big of a melee. It's not going to work. All right. So we're going to use Ultra Hand, and we're just going to flip our buddies over. Try not to get hit while you're doing this. No matter how hearts you have, they're gonna hit you pretty hard. Yeah, the guy with the big stick is the most annoying. Whenever you disarm one of them, take their weapon away. We're just going to slowly pick off these friends. There we go. Thanks, bud. Whenever you pick up a weapon that has not been fused, you want to maybe attach a horn to it just to make it stronger. I realized a little late that the double stick won't work. And after a while, your friends will have knocked them down to a pretty reasonable amount of constructs for just one person to fight. Once that's happened, you can go in there and start actually fighting them. Try to aim for the bigger constructs first. As you can see, one of them is a captain. You might want to hit him sooner rather than later. Also, when you begin to engage, it's useful to use a spear instead of a sword. This is going to give you more reach, and it's going to be able to make it so you don't get hurt as easily, especially against this bigger construct here. He can kill you pretty easily without armor on. It's also nice to try to keep the guards in between you and your little tank friends. That way you can smash them back into the spikes for more damage. There you go. There might still be one more construct. Most likely he went behind the ramps over here. So if you want, you could bring one of your buddies with you. As you can see, one of them is back there. So we're just going to go grab him real quick. And then we'll be all done with the shrine. Once you defeat him, you're all good to go. Also, I would try to not attach those balls to anything until you get your stuff back. Those balls are going to be very helpful. They're great attachments that you can have on your weapons. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you at your next shrine.